I lost $10,000 in a single day, entirely through a conscious, deliberate string of terrible decisions. The night before, I had written out a strict conservative trading plan. The rules were clear: wait for confirmation, enter small, protect the downside, and take the profit when the setup vanished. At 9:31 the next morning, the U.S. market opened. I sat alone in front of 3 monitors, watching price candles move faster than I could process them. Pressure built in my chest as I watched the price climb. Within 5 minutes of the opening bell, I had already abandoned my rules to chase the move. This is the core mystery of trading: why the human brain abandons a perfectly rational plan the moment live money is at risk. The trade went perfectly at first. I watched the numbers climb: $800, $1,200, then nearly $1,700 in unrealized profit. That early success triggered a shift in my thinking. I stopped managing risk and started acting like I was entitled to win. I doubled my position size and shoved my stop loss further down the chart. This overconfidence broke the mathematical logic of the trade. I was now risking thousands of dollars to capture a few hundred more. The market began a routine, minor pullback. Because my position was far too large, that normal fluctuation turned into an immediate financial crisis. My $1,700 profit evaporated and the account dropped into the red. My brain began negotiating with the screen. I told myself to give it 5 more minutes, or wait for a bounce that wasn't coming. I was holding the position to protect my ego from the weight of being wrong, long after the financial logic had failed. I finally closed the trade at a $3,000 loss. Avoiding a small, disciplined exit had guaranteed a catastrophic one. Panic set in. I felt a psychological compulsion to instantly win that money back, which led me back to the keyboard. This is revenge trading. I abandoned every strategic rule to take frantic, aggressive positions in a choppy market with no clear direction. By lunchtime, the account balance showed a $6,000 loss. Every small win had only encouraged me to take more reckless risks. In the afternoon, I entered one final breakout trade. The price immediately reversed and plunged further into the red. I stopped looking at the chart and looked at my own reflection in the monitor. I asked myself, if this was a brand new trade, would I enter it right now? The answer was an absolute no. Accepting that truth forced me to close the position, cementing the full $10,000 loss and ending the spiral. I shut down the monitors and walked away. I needed to get out of the room and away from the charts. I realized the $10,000 had been given away, one emotional decision at a time. I changed my internal goal. Success would no longer be measured by how much money I made, but by how well I executed my plan. The hardest skill to master after a loss is the discipline to do absolutely nothing when the market feels chaotic. Weeks later, a perfect setup appeared during a massive market move. The urge to jump in was there, but I chose to sit it out and watch. I didn't make $1 that day, but I had won by successfully avoiding a trade born of impulse. Survival in the market requires beating the person staring back at you from the other side of the screen. Your own ego is the only opponent that can truly bankrupt you.